Yep, cool. Because I turned it off for, yep. Should be fine now. Okay, brilliant. Okay, we should be getting audio now. That was my fault. It was my fault that there wasn't audio before. You guys can hear me now? I presume you guys can hear me? There's no reason you shouldn't be able to. Tech problems should be solved. We should be fine. 5-second delay. Etc. If we're good, we're good. Whew. I desperately want us to be good. We're good? Okay, excellent. Ah, brilliant. Welcome. Yeah, so I spent this afternoon getting the remaining stars required so that we could just pop off the end of this game this evening. It took, I don't know, half an hour maybe. So I'm really glad I didn't stream it because it was frustrating as hell. It was going through old puzzles, re-solving them, and then jiggering weird stuff to get stars. So now there's one single star I have to get left, but that's in the tower. We already knew that from spoilers. So our itinerary for tonight is we're going to start... Well, first we're going to collect the code. There are 3 numbers in each of the star worlds. So I'm going to collect the first 2 real quick. Just run around a bit. Then we're going to go through the first light door and get the first ending. Then we're going to do the tower ending. Then we're going to get the stars and solve the star puzzles, and then we're going to get the star ending. And presumably that'll take 2 hours. If it takes less, then we finish early. If it takes a bit later, that's fine, but we're getting it done tonight. There's no way we're not, unless, you know, my hands explode or something. So that's the plan. So, I say we get started getting those numbers, because I've got to run around a bit to secure those. What? Has my chat frozen or something? I'm not getting, No, my chat appears to be fine. Cool. It looked like it had frozen or something. I definitely don't want Twitch problems. And why are you taking so long to load? That's disheartening. Saw the animation skip on the spinny wheel. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Alright, so... Okay, first we're going to the other star realms and getting those numbers, so then we never have to go back to those places ever again. Good job. Woo! I'm doing it. Let's do it, let's go. So I did the math, it's a bit shameful. 36 hours so far on this game, all up in YouTube videos. 36 hours, 3-6. This includes backtracking, this includes standing in corners talking about theory, this includes dithering over chatbots, the whole shebang. All the videos I have released on this game come to a grand total of 36 hours, and after tonight we're expecting, you know, 38. How long to beat, which is a pretty good website for estimating these things, which is to say it is a website that aggregates this kind of data. This is a 20-hour game, 27 if you're doing full complete. So there's a good chunk that my nonsense adds on that's extra, but that's fine because we gots to do it. It gots to get done. There's just no way around it. Gotta take a sip of my beverage. I'm trying a new chair paradigm tonight. I knew it started with a goddamn 7. Alright. 7. Excuse me while I write down 7 on my laptop. 7. Alright, cool. And retreat. Sprint. I've reminded our usual crew as much as possible that we're on tonight. The well-lit weenie, I'm sorry to say, is on his way to work, so he could not be with us. I feel like I sent a Snapchat to Saz Rainbow as well. I'm pretty sure I did. I sent it to a bunch of people. I hassled a bunch of folk. I had someone preemptively ask me to remind them to join us in the stream tonight, so hopefully more people turn up. I mean, you know, obviously you guys are the, you know, you're the core crew. And if you guys weren't here, I would pause the stream or something, because, you know, you guys deserve to see the end. So what do we remember about what we've learned? We learned recently that the project was basically unfinished / broken, presumably when Alexandra Drennan was close to death. When she was close to death, she was lamenting that there were problems with the code and there wasn't time to fix it. Something to that effect, right? I feel like that was a part of it. Oh, 9. All right. Cool. All right, and retreat. So, the third number will become apparent once we get to that point. Once we earn that point. So to do that, we've got to get a star, but we've got other things on our itinerary first. So I have written it down on purpose. Because motherfucker, I am forgetful. Or at the very least, I'm scattered on Monday nights, on most nights, frankly. Just tend to get scattered. Of an evening. You guys are rapping in chat about how much rest you need. I endorse both of you getting the rest that you need. So you are both people who push themselves quite a bit. When I can't talk, I also push myself horrendously. But hey. So, World C. Hup, hup, hup. Now I just want to double check something actually, real quick, before I do this. There was that, it was down here, wasn't it? There was a hidden beep boop. Yeah. No, not active. Okay, just thought I'd check, just in case there was, you know, one last message, but no. Mais non. Okay, cool. Initiate ending. Whew. So this is the ending wherein we live forever in heaven, right? This is the version of events we're going for. We did what Dad wanted, and thus live with him forever in some eternal place. I feel like that's the... Yeah, look at this. Look at this shit. So, I would not normally go for this ending. If I literally had one choice, I would not pick this one. And I feel like a lot of players are probably the same, because of how many opportunities there are to be deviant, and how much deviance is inspired. But let's pretend for a moment that this is actually what we want, that we've played through all of this, and the Father is our God. Oh, look at these doors. Oh! QR codes. Bam. First to ascend. Fuck's sake. Hebus. Version 9.1. Everyone ascends or gets reset eventually. What's the big deal? Jim, version 45. Oh. Life eternal in the designer's paradise? Follower version 98. Well, follower seems doubtful. So that's cool. So that's real cool. Oh, Place of Old, are you having stream problems? Oh, okay, cool. Good. Alright, well, let's do it. Ending, go. Oh. Oh, nope. No, wait, no, wait. Okay, we're waiting. I only just stepped through. You're here? Okay, brilliant. So I only just stepped through, and now that I look back, it's this, and I can... Oh, I can retreat. It does... Hey, yeah, okay. So when I go through this... Yeah. The light blocks out. They've got a new skin here for the... Yep. Presumably it's I can't deviate. Nope, there are walls. There are cloud walls. That's fine. Alright, sweet. Wait, nope. Place of Vault has an ad. Let's wait a moment more. Yeah, the visual style guide of heaven I've never actually found terribly compelling, I've got to say. It's fucking very boring. It's interesting. It's not without meaning, but it's not inspiring or cool to me. Sort of bland and odd. Alright, yes, let's do it. Oh wow, just walking on sunshine. Yeah, they really thought about how cool it would look. And it's a computer. Of course it is. You get to heaven, and it's a fucking computer screen. Is this Dad? Is Dad just another terminal? Because that would be a shame. Oh, what? Type eternalize to proceed towards eternal life. Searching for locally cached resources. I could have walked in here this whole time, discovered that this was the terminal, and then walked out. It is possible to get to here, I assume. Press exit. I could presumably go back, right? Like, this is all just... Yeah. It is possible to dither. That's... Yeah, okay. Well, let's do it. Let's do it anyway. Let's ascend the grand stairwell, etc., etc. Let's hit up this ending. The first ending of the night, hopefully. Presumably. It will be. Let's do it. Bam! Let's eternalize this shit. Let's fucking do it. Bam! You will now be prepared for ascension into eternity. Please stand by. 3, 2, 1. And then I get spat back to the start? No! Ooh. Suspending active process.
My child, as you leave
Done.
this world behind.
Fucking... I can't read that.
All that you accomplished shall be passed on to your generations. In this land they shall thrive, and you shall be remembered as the beloved servant of Elohim. And so death shall have no dominion over you. Be well, my child. Be at peace.
Wow. So... Yeah, you just get repurposed. Yeah, you get wiped. Child program independence check. That's interesting. Why did that fail? Why is that the thing that... Oh, and then you've got credits. So... Spending active process, collecting experiment data, analyzing logic performance, satisfactory... Oh, no. Alright. Checking firmware. Yeah, because this stuff was at the start, wasn't it? This sort of stuff was at the start, I'm pretty sure. That text. I mean, that shows how long ago it was. Wow. I mean... So that's the definition of hell, right? Where... Or it could be a definition of hell. It could be a kind of hell where you're constantly striving for heaven, and then the moment you get there, they wipe your fucking mind and you start fresh. That's brutal. Brutal, savage, wrecked. Oh, we have a Combi 2K. Hello, Combi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, yeah, so that was not an inspiring ending at all. It was interesting, right? So just taking that as read, as the, you know, the basic ending, that's kind of poignant and kind of sad, right? Oh no. I'm praying that I haven't just fucked it. I haven't just screwed the pooch. I have to stop the game. Look, last time there was a huge list of save games, so we should be okay. Talos Principle, restore backup. Okay. Alright, so 125 sigils, backup time. Is this it? Is this the one? Trophy earned last stable version. Okay. I guess I earned a trophy there. Oh, I just rubbed old sunscreen into my eye. This is not a cool feeling. Aha! Alright, cool. Fuck, do I have all the stars then? I hope I have all the stars. 9 stars. Okay, cool. So this is a stable backup. This is a good save point to retreat to. Good to know. Alright, cool. Sweet. Done. Whew. Alright. Okay. Let's do it. So now we know what that ending's like. And we know that it's, you know, as unfulfilling as one might expect heaven to be. If one was incredibly cynical. So this is, yeah, that's savage. So this is the world as foreseen by Elohim. This is Elohim's version of the end. And it's possible that Alexandra's was similar, but Elohim's corrupted it. It's possible that Alexandra's was not similar, and Elohim, you know, corrupted it and took over and, you know, fucked her over, so to speak. Yeah. Yeah.
Attempting to track primary subject. Access denied.
Yeah, it's just hellish.
Query.
And these are the sort of stories you can get when your story is based around a computable consciousness, right? When consciousness is a computer, you can do all these funky things like, you know, wipe and rewind and whatever else. Restore backups and complete nonsense. Which makes for interesting stories. It's true. It's true. Does it make for stories that reflect well upon how the human brain works? I'm not so sure about that, but alright, so this one. Okay. So this is the puzzle I hadn't solved last time, so this is fine. We haven't lost any progress. We've got 9 stars, and that's the amount of stars we want. Okay, so you come down here. So I'm going to... So last time I couldn't get high enough. So I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? I'm gonna record myself standing over here, giving myself enough time for the other version of me to have grabbed the box, used the box to get up here, stand on top of me, and now be holding the box? Or to use the box put on top of here and then put myself on top of the box? I feel like that's what I did. I did like the triple stack, right? Okay, so presuming that's right, go here, do this, and then see if this is the answer. Alright. Cool. So I want to on the grab box, put box here, box to get up to here, reclaim box. Oh, nope. Place box, place self. Sweet! Alright. I do love this music. It's very curious. Whew. Oh, place of old, saying, admit it, you clenched just a little. Oh yeah, no, I was, Hey! Alright, cool. Yes, well done. I mean, that is completely ridiculous, but yes. Alright, cool. Whew, yeah, I was turned in on myself like a fresh cooked scallop. It was horrible. I was so clenched. I was so upset. this game, redoing puzzles for the purposes of getting stars has been just a fucking trial. Redoing these puzzles is not fun for me, I think. I don't think this is a game I would necessarily replay. Well, you know, I would, but... Oh, you know what? I probably wouldn't, actually. I probably wouldn't. There's less joy in these puzzles. You compare this to Portal, where the physical act of completing those puzzles is very fun. Some of these puzzles are fun to interact with, but what's really been the hook is the concept and the story. Some of the puzzles are cool, but not all of them are cool, and the core mechanics aren't good enough for me. They don't feel smooth. They just feel clunky. But that's fine. That's fine. Oh, alright. Oh god, Crafty's saying that in forums people went through the first ending, decided to play it for a bit, and wiped all their old checkpoints in the process. Fuck that. I'm so glad we fact this game. Fact the shit out of it. Oof. Yeah, blow that. I mean, I would just watch the other endings on YouTube, but... Okay, so, found one external devices, type device manager, of course, blah blah blah. So, we want sacred numbers, Athena, and remember. So let's have a read through of these. Okay, and so the Blessed Messenger revealed unto me the bones of New Jerusalem, slumbering in the dust that was the body of Adam, awaiting the day of resurrection. And lo and behold, within the dust was concealed a holy fire, and the fire something, the sacred numbers, of which the one you seek is floor pass 916. Alright, cool. And I perceived that with the holy fire and the sacred knowledge of numbers and sigils, the rekindling blah. Alright, so 916, 916, 916, 916, I can remember that. Athena.text. 16. A second awakening in Elror. Something, the fire's burned here, but beyond the incense she could smell the cold wind from the kingdom of Artemis, where output errorlog.text. But I am not Hephaestus, you see, for though I wield his hammer and know the secrets of his forge, I am not lame, and neither am I a god. Who are you then, they said. This stuff is interesting to read, but I don't know enough of these myths to get the extra data from them. There's additional context that this stuff adds that I lack. So some of it's been really interesting when it's been overt, or when it's just been, you know, blatantly explained to me, but this feels like it could have more meaning and I just don't have it. So this is something you guys are, you know, savvy with. Feel free to chime up. Okay, I don't know if anyone's ever going to read this, but if you do, if we succeeded, then I want you to know that Alexandra stayed until the last moment. I'm leaving, too tired, too broken, desperate for a few moments of peace with my remaining loved ones. But she's still there, and she won't give up. And yes, there are thousands like her all over the world, giving everything they have because they believe in humanity. But she's the one that I know, as a real person, a colleague, a friend. I know that she likes peanut ice cream and hates strawberry, that her favourite band is Pink Floyd, that her favourite poet is Blake, that her favourite TV show is Futurama, nice, that something, hex code, blah. Studied at Cornell, that her dad's name was Carl, that her mum's name was something. I don't know if I should be ashamed for leaving, but I know that I'm proud of her. She was the best of us. Remember her. Yeah, so... I mean, if you don't ascend this tower, you don't even know that things went wrong for Alexandra. If you don't look behind the curtain, you don't see the problems, the cracks. So that's great. The placement of the memories in here, adding that extra information is fantastic, because you could... Yeah, if you wanted to stay blind, you have the blind ending and you just get to be, you know, Elohim's purpose is for you to chuck laps. And it's dissatisfying. And maybe some people would be satisfied by that. Maybe they're satisfied by that because they as a player know that they've been rewritten, right? Maybe they don't feel bad for the character because they as a player got the restart experience, and maybe they find that cool. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine other readers for this, I suppose. Alright, device manager, 916. 916. Let's go through them again for memory. Yep, free evaluation expired. Floor access control. Alright, so 5 requires code 916. No, 916. Bam! I love it. You're damn right. Auxiliary... So what's this? Auxiliary stairway is an always open mode. What is this auxiliary stairway? I've missed something here for sure. Unless it actually matters, and I just have yet to see where it matters. God, these parts that I can't get to are driving me nuts. Because in this game, that usually means stars, but I know that there's only one star left, and I know it's going to be off of floor 5, because I already looked it up. Alright, well, anyway. What were these again? So I guess now I've got the farthest floor... Yep. Yeah. So the shepherd's going to be at the top of the tower. The solution to the cycle isn't the perfection of one being, but the product of a mass endeavour. That is why I say to all those who come after me, I await you on the summit of the tower and use what I've learned to assist you as I can. So maybe getting to the top of the tower is persisting. Instead of being a program that's wiped and a child program, a progeny. Or not, like, I didn't even get to be a child program, right? If I was reading that code correctly, I didn't quite get the meaning of it. Gonna be honest. It was a bit nebulous for me. Oh. I have stuff in chat that I'm gonna read briefly once I get up to this floor, because it's gonna be a puzzle. Well, no, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna, no, that's right, I'm doing the tower ending. Alright. Here we go. So I'll just quickly look at chat. So, place of old, filling me in. Hephaestus was the god of fire, metalworking, stonemasonry, forges, and the art of sculpture. He was the son of Zeus and Hera, and married to Aphrodite by Zeus to prevent a war of the gods, fighting for her hand. He was a smithing god, making all the weapons for Olympus and acting as a blacksmith for the gods. So it's Wayne, right? Yeah. Someone on the sofa mat get behind. Yeah. Combi asking if I want a conversion on those numbers. No, that's fine. There's been tons of hex code stuff that's been hidden in stuff, and my plan is to go back through after the fact, not on stream, just go through a wiki or whatnot and look through all the decoded entries, just so that I can get them all at once, basically, just in case there's any extra information. As I might have mentioned before, it's actually a bit of a shame I can't use these games as much as I would necessarily like to in my thesis, simply because it's a literature thesis, it's a creative writing thesis, and so I have to focus on creative writing, which, you know, boo. And I'm definitely going to reference games. Like, I'm going to bring them up as examples, but yeah, they won't get the full in-depth analysis. Well, games won't get the full in-depth analysis that books kind of have to for it to qualify as a degree in my field. Which means that these playthroughs of these games and these videos that I'm creating, it's made me realize that I don't have to rewatch them unless I really, really need to, and hopefully my memory of stuff will be good enough that I'll just rewatch the specific videos. It's still worth archiving everything. I'm also just, I'm a proud motherfucker, and I like to look back at my stuff and go, yeah. But yeah, the fine-grained distinctions of a lot of this stuff, unless it literally changes the meaning massively, and if it does, I'll find it out on the wiki and then I'll tell everybody on stream. I still have to schedule at some point a Soma ending stream, but the good news is the game I've got lined up after this is quite short, 4 hours apparently, so it'll take me, what, 20, 25, and after that we can talk about Soma. Oh, alright. Oh, it's a skull. That is fucking heavy-handed as hell.
I can't keep my eyes open anymore. I think this is it. The end of me. I don't believe that I will continue to exist. I would like to think that there is a soul or spirit, some part of my consciousness that will persist. But all the evidence says that when my brain dies, I will be gone. I've lived my life never turning away from the truth, even if it scares me. And I can face this, face my own end, and say with absolute conviction that it was good to be human.
Yeah. I get that wanting to believe that there is something more. I also get the accepting that there isn't anything more. That was a very touching end to that character. And I know it's the end to the character because of that fucking achievement telling me that I'm a good listener. Achievements really shit me off. Yeah, I agree with Crafty's point that this tower is not optional content at all. Yeah, bloody hell. And I was just thinking about how I got the pieces to get in here. I got these pieces. I got these fucking red pieces because I finished all of the puzzles in Elohim's realm, and he said, oh, look, you don't have to be a completionist, it's fine. But they were there, and he wanted me to collect puzzle pieces, but they have no use except to subvert the rules, which makes him feel more and more like a fucking parasite. Like, this whole thing was meant to be, yeah, so this leads to the star. I have to do some bullshit off of here. I'm going to solve this puzzle and get this ending first. But yeah, the more important stuff being here really does paint Elohim in the shittiest light. Okay, I think this is a clue for the star. If somebody wants to grab the Latin for that, they're welcome to, or grab the translation of that Latin, I should say. But yeah, I think this is what tells me to haul my ass off of here and drop into another building and get the star. But we will deal with that shit later. Right now, we have things to do. The final puzzle. If y'all want to be cool, basically. If you want the cool ending. Not even the cool ending, the second to last ending. Okay. So that allows me to loop back. Sweet. So shut up, and we've got a thingy there. Cool. Okie dokie. Fortune favors the bold. Lovely. Alright, cool. Oh, I heart you guys. I've got such a fantastic chat. Alright. You're going glorp. That's cool. Oh shit. Are you going to, Oh. So I just die, right? Yeah. Okay. So, and there's a block there. Oh, you're not even on. You bastard. All right. Oh. Quit it. Okay. No. Ah, trousers. No. In front. Okay. Yeah, this off. You can chill there for a sec. Get you. I will actually put you back there. Oh no, I should have, yeah. I get it now, it's fine. Cool. I will presumably let that monster out at some point soon. That's fine. Are you working? You are not. Do you require this to be on to work? Am I about to send a bomb upwards? Huh. Okay. I think I know what I have to do. No, that won't. Hang on. It's not like I can jump up there now. Bollocks. When I knew there would be a fiendish puzzle, but... legit fiendish. Oh, Empyrean! Hello! Hello, Empyrean. Ah, welcome, welcome, welcome to the final stream of Talos Principle. True to form, I am already stuck. This just opens this. This doesn't turn on this fan at all, presumably. It's very strange. Can I... if I stand here, jump there, I can't jump on the bomb? No, I have to fall off the bomb. I can never... okay. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Empyrean saying, thought I'd treat myself to you getting stuck for my birthday. Aww. You shouldn't have. Well, nobody else got this for me. Nobody else got me you watching me being stuck. Get you out of the way again. I'm not a... no! I'm not a fan of you. So this legit just doesn't work. Hang on. No, what is up here? Okay, it's another wall. So I'll presumably want to get up here with the jammer. Cool. Disabled a fan. Does me no favours. You're fucking kidding me. Oh my god. Okay. Whole section of this puzzle. Okay. Okay, cool. Huh. What are you? Is there cool stuff in here? This is just aha! Okay. Right. That fucking gun wigs me out. Okay, so we're clearly gonna have to play a game of pool with this bomb. Alright. So I turn that off. Oh. Let's see what this gets us. No, no, no. Oh, no. Now I can't go. Oh, okay. Yep. I get it. Yep, I get it now. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's fine. It has occurred to me that if I get too stuck on these puzzles, we are in trouble for content, for getting all the content did. So, you know, if things get bad, No, that's still... I mean, yeah. Shit. Are there any other things I can bring through? Well, there's you. Is you. Alright. I go up. I think everything I ever wanted. Well, we'll do that and see what we get out of that. So what are we aiming for here? Okay. Well, I can do that. I can do that right now, can't I? Yeah. So let's find out what's up here. Oh! Aha! I need the jammer. And I go through that door and then... progress? Presumably we're out? Wait, does that mean I need 2 jammers? Oh shit, okay. Alright. No. Let me down, thank you. Alright. So first things first, we need to destroy this gun. So... okay. We need this to be open. We need... oh, we need a lot of fans. How many fan heads do I have? 2? 1, 2. Okay. One, 2. Have I just fucked myself? Oh no, I got the gen. Okay. 1, 2. And then 3, 4, 5. So, is there another fan head? So there's one here. Oh, there's one down there, of course. But that's keeping that fan on. Right. No, we can do this. God, this is just going to be such a weird ordering puzzle. Okay. Alright. Because I'm going to use the recorder, right? So if I... so right now I can record those 2 fans running. I don't want to record this fan running first. Do I? No, I want to put this in place. Get shoved here, go down there, and then let the bomb out. Okay, so, knowing that, take that off there, put that there. No. Move. Right now we're recording. If I were to record, I would be recording that. I need to get that other fan head. That's essential. Record maximum fan head. All right. Yep. So if I record, I'm recording 1, but not 2. Although 2 is running, I can record 3. and 4. Okay. So then what I'll need to do in the real world is attach that fan to that one. That's probably fine. Hang on, so the 1 and so 2 of them are missing spots. Okay, yep, cool. Alright, well let's press record, leave it sit for a minute while I think about what I gotta do next. While Combi spams emoticons in chat, apparently. And that's fine, you know, live your best life. Oh, we have a Saz! Hello, Saz! Welcome! Ah, man, chat's blowing up. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Wow, 7 viewers, apparently. Cool, that's good. I like it. I like everything about it. Yeah, I mentioned before when we had fewer viewers, but I'll mention it now that we have a lot. I have taken a shameful 36 hours on this game, not counting how long it takes to do this particular stream. So if we do the normal 2-hour stream, I will have spent 38 hours on what How Long to Beat says is a 20-hour game, 27 if you're doing full complete. So that's shameful. That's my shame. Place of Old tried to make Cheats cheesecake by crushing some bickies, chopping some strawberries and using some whipped cream. Except I tried whipping it by putting it in a jar and shaking it. It sounds delicious. I mean, you've got all the essential parts, right? Okay, so now that I'm playing, this to go here, and I need a fan head there. So I guess I'll grab this one. Oh, nope. Oh, no. Shit. Nope, I fluffed it. Alright. Retreat. Okay. Ordering is apparently super important. And I got the ordering wrong. Alright. Okay, so I can't be pushing myself into the depths of hell. So I shouldn't have this one on for the recording. I should have this one on. Right, so what I do then is Ew. Yeah, what do I... do? Shit. The box is down there, right? Yeah, okay, so I've got fan head here, which is going to stay. We've got... I need to put one here, and then somehow drop down. If I put one here, and I'll get pushed, right? Okay, so the first one I put in is the one there, and then I get pushed there. And then I grab one of these. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. I think I get it now. Right, let's record. Let's try this again. Jeez. Oh, and we have Gold Brundlefly Bloom. Welcome. Good turnout. Very good turnout indeed. Jurassic Park is on? No, we are not missing the majesty that is Jeff Goldblum. We are channeling his essence. And I will let you know, I have been working on a t-shirt design for you guys, for the chatbots. Because you guys are the chatbots, and Jeff Goldblum has long been the avatar of our Dark Will. I've designed a cool shirt. I'm starting to design a cool shirt, and the idea is that I'll put it on Redbubble. I'm unlikely to put it up for public sale, because if he's doing particularly well right now with Thor, with, you know, the next Jurassic Park film, I would expect a cease and desist to be slapped on my thing pretty quick if it's tagged in any way, Jeff Goldblum, because I'm literally using a photograph of him and modifying that. But I can sell it privately to myself in Redbubble, which is to say, give you guys my account details, you log in and you buy the shirt, or I buy a bunch of them and we hand them out, or something like that. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I actually have to make the design as well, and you know, that's the other thing that will take time. But yes, it's in the works. Chat bot shirt, it's coming. All right, so what the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna grab that one and put it there. Yep. All right, cool. So you go here. And you go Okay, no, this is still dangerous. Alright. Can I drop this? Where's the drop? Yeah. Drop. Damn it. Alright. No. Alright, maybe I'm jamming the wrong thing. Ah, God, this is harder than expected. Alright, Alright, and then I drop down, and I let out the beast. This should work, right? Yep. Go up, go across, you go across. Whew! And if it works, I now get sent to a nice safe area. Hey! Alright, cool. Oh, good lord. Alright. Okay. Have I fluffed myself? There. I've possibly fluffed the puzzle completely. Oh no, hang on, I disable that. Cool. No, I fluffed it. There was a specific way to do it, such that I had the requisite elements at the end, and I just don't have them. I don't have the jammer up here. I didn't need to bring the jammer down. Oh, I should have just used my feet. I mean, I can grab this, and then... Oh no, hang on. No, maybe it's not completely screwed. By that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Okay. Yep, alright, cool. No, not cool. Give to me my box. Thank you. Go up here. Drop down here, if possible. Yes, no. Yes. Ah, oh, thank you. Alright, brilliant. Do that. You're fine. You're jammed, I guess. No, that's not going to work. Oh, it doesn't matter, because I'll just use it to... Yeah, no, it's fine. So just jump up here, jump off, and I have my part. Yes! Alright, cool. Yeah, jam that open. Whatever, man. Whatever. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, okay. Haven't completely fluffed it. Come on through. Alright. Okay. I need to bring this. Don't jam that, but whatever. Jam if you like, I guess. Any more fans to grab? I can't grab that one without a recording. So let's presume I don't have to. Okay, so if I record that being on... and then I jam while I'm up there, presumably. Cool. Call this for a bit. Ah, okay. Well, now we get to see the tower ending by the looks of it. Smash through this shit. Oh, brilliant. Good point by Crafty. Make it public and only tag the shirt SciFiAIguy. Yeah. All right. Well, look, we'll give it a go, because if all else fails, I still do it on the private anyway. Like, I will make it happen. God damn it! I want to enshrine these good times. Where did I put it? That. And I go up. Here. The jar. Shepherd, I am worthy. I am worthy of you. Cool, so now it's just fully open. So I could go back down if I needed to. Yep, brilliant. Alright, sweet. Okay, here we go. I was so close, I saw the clouds in the gate, but I couldn't reach it. Somehow I wasn't in the right place at the right time. I'm not ready. I'm not the right version. Sheep version 55. So, there was an error for me at the start, right? There was an error wherein I... Oh, sorry, there was an error in the previous ending where it said, you know, there was a problem with loading shit. And so I was a wiped memory, I was fresh. These ones talk as if they're aware that they are different versions. Epitaph. Child program 55, codename sheep. Terminated here. Logic. Child program initiated new version. Final memory dump. I will return to the world from whence I came and help others to ascend the tower and break the cycle where I could not. I am the shepherd. Progeny programs, the shepherd version 82 series. Okay. Yeah, so it's possible to die and learn and become a new version. It's possible for there to be an iterative process of life, which might have been the point of this entire thing to begin with Drennan's nonsense, or it was a happy accident. But
what
the
have
fact
you
that
done?
oh,
Why have you ascended the tower?
Sorry, Dad.
Why have you betrayed my faith in you?
Because Dad, you suck. Daddy issues, not uncommon. Not an uncommon thing. He's not my real dad. He isn't. He just isn't my real dad. Oh, telling me to get the star. Crap, yes. Good point, Crafty. Good point. If I go get the star, I don't have to redo stuff. Very good call. So getting the star is the save point. Thank you very much for calling my attention to that. I'm going to take another sip of beverage before we jump off this building. Alright. Okay. So, let me just double check the star grab moment. Where are you? Oh yes, here we go. Walk to the window, look out, narrow ledges, hop out, jump to top ledge, lower ledge, turn back towards the tower and you see some pigeons nesting, walk towards them and out back. Okay, cool. So I need to do a bit of walking. Oh god. There's no jump thing, right? There's no feet. I just have to trust that it's fine. Yep, pigeons. Okay. Walk towards them and out to the outcropping, and then I walk off the edge of this outcropping. So this is a ridiculous thing to expect people to do to fetch a star, but, you know, this is the interweb. Or we live in the age of the intersweb. I mean, I remember cheat codes. I remember God mode. I remember no clip. You don't get that now. And that saddens me because I'm not as good as video games on the bloody console, and so I tried to play the new Wolfenstein. Not even the new one, the new one, like the previous new one, and I was just shit at it. Ah, bam. Yeah, that was, Hey, there you are. Haha! All the stars. Alright, so presumably that should be a save point, getting a star? One would assume. Let's hope. Let's hope and pray. What I can do is go into the star area and solve a puzzle if we're not sure. Saz Rainbow, who creates a paradise and puts bloody pigeons in it? For reference, I would. Pigeons are delightful. I like pigeons, actually. Pigeon fan right here. Pigeon fancier, in fact. I can double check the restore backup option. That is true. I will do that right now. That would require me to stop the game. So, yeah, I'm just gonna... They are flying rats. I'm not saying that I would hug and kiss one. I'm saying that they're cute. They're adorable. I am able to project a mentality upon them that I find pleasing to me. This is not a mentality that they have, but the mentalities we project upon many animals, I would say are, you know, fucking incorrect as hell. Hatterful boyfriend, yes. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Yeah, I really don't want to have to do puzzle 5 again. Maybe I should be going to the Star World and solving a puzzle there, and then doing the tower ending. That's probably smart, right? That seems smart. That seems smarter than just doing this and then finding out that I can't do shit. Yeah, damn it. It involves more running, but that's alright, we have an hour. And I have the wiki open right here if I decide that I just want to cheat my ass off, get myself those star solutions nice and easy. Whew, big tower. Big tower. It's such a strange...
My child, you may go freely to all the worlds of my garden. But if the tower tempts you, be wise. Do not let yourself be misled by doubt.
That's great, because I already know that your ending is shit. I already know that his ending is full of shit. I mean, I know that as the player. The character doesn't, right? In all this replay, resave thing, we are having the narrative experience of the player, and that is different to the narrative experience of the character. And the narrative experience of the character is to live an iterative life in which they remember nothing. Oh, 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 oh. Where are we? Where am I? What am I doing? Ah, this way. This way. Alright, let's fucking solve this puzzle. Bam! Shit, alright. One moment while I look this up, because fuck these block puzzles. Fuck them in the eye. Block puzzles. There we are. There you are. Boop, boop, boop. And there we go. Unlock Star World C. Sick. There. There we go. Whew. Oh. Perfect, apparently. I wonder if it would be possible to... I mean, it would be possible, right? In the same way that you can determine if a bot is playing your game and not a human person, you can determine, I presume, if someone has looked up the cheats and isn't a brain genius, right? Oh! Computrix! Oh, also the number 8, which is my favourite number. So let me just write that down. That's incredibly memorable, actually. 798. I'm going to write it down anyway, for posterity. Wah. Okay. Alright. Beep boops. Humaneye.txt, tetromino.html, preservation.txt, and then something image. Okay. Yeah, they've been cool images, that's right. Human eye. Oh god. What is a man's eye but a machine for the little creature that sits behind in his brain to look through? Samuel Butler. Fucking... is it man's eyes, or is it the big seeing engine which has revealed to us the existence of worlds beyond worlds into infinity? What has made man familiar with the scenery of the moon, the spots on the sun, or the geography of the planets? He is at the mercy of the seeing engine for these things and is powerless unless he tacks it onto his own identity and make it part and parcel of himself. The seeing engine concept is a bit weird. I don't know what they're referring directly. Are they referring directly to the eye? Because of course it's tacked onto your own identity. It's part of, provided you have functioning eyes. Oh, and even then, like, you could have eyes that function differently. You still see the world in a way. You still see your version of the world, right? Yeah. I don't know what to make of that. Tetromino game, isn't it? One of the most fascinating aspects of St. Eadwald's recently uncovered writings is his preoccupation with finding divine truth in mathematical concepts, which at times borders on pantheism. He was, it would seem, particularly concerned with what we now call tetrominos, seeing in them a reflection of the tetragrammaton and the Greek word for God. Their ability to form other shapes out of themselves symbolized to him the Creator's ability to reshape the world without breaking the laws he himself had established. Eadwald referred to tetrominos as sigils, okay, implying that they were a more truthful version of the magical symbols worshipped by heathens, rooted in both the Abrahamic tradition and careful observation of creation. It is unlikely that these texts were distributed, as they would almost certainly have resulted in charges of heresy. Interesting. What it shows is that the writers really did their research when it came to... It was either a great coincidence that they wanted to put in Tetris puzzles and, you know, they got, it just turned out that lined up with some ancient dude's writing about the creator. Yeah. Preservation.text. I viewed with a mixture of pity and horror these beings training to be sold to slaughter, or to be slaughtered, and fell into reflections on an old opinion of mine that it is the preservation of the species, not of individuals, which appears to be the design of the deity throughout the whole of nature. Blossoms come forth only to be blighted, fish lay their spawn where it will be devoured, and what a large portion of the human race are born merely to be swept prematurely away. Mary Wollstonecraft, that's a familiar name. Does this not waste of budding life emphatically assert that it is not men, but man whose preservation is so necessary to the completion of the grand plan of the universe? Children peep into existence, suffer and die. Men play like moths about a candle and sink into the flame. War and the thousand ills which flesh is heir to mow them down in shoals, whilst the more cruel prejudices of society palsy existence, introducing not less sure through slower decay. Yeah. The idea there that, you know, we are required to complete some grand plan of the universe is the central tenet of that is fundamentally wrong. Alright, what's this image? Well, yeah. Figure that out. Thorough researcher is the achievement we got, so that's cool. That means we read all the beep boops, I guess. That's pretty rad. Alright, we have puzzles to do. Let's do one of them. Let's go left to right. My faith has taken me to the secret place. Here I hope to discover a way of better serving others. Uriel. So I'm guessing Uriel is the one who I get the ending from for doing all the star stuff, right? Well, that would be my guess. Uriel's the person? Okay, Nexus. Okay. So... angle this right. Yeah. And up and over and more. Okay. What? Where's the... What am I missing? Ah. It's not possible to get both. That's fine. Don't need to get through here. Okay. Little gargoyle there. That's cool. That's cool. I notice gargoyles a lot more readily now. Because of what I've been writing lately, which involves gargoyles. which is to say, it occurred to me, or it occurred to us, I'm not actually sure who came up with the idea, that there's no reason why statues who are, you know, part of buildings, gargoyles and the like, couldn't themselves be golems, which means couldn't themselves be threats, which is, you know, the threatening nature of golems is core to my book idea. Okay, so this just sort of, just gotta get this back here. Nope, sorry, the closer one. Cool. Oh, sorry. Hey. Then... Oof. Long-winded, let me tell you. Alright. And they should be at this point, surely, but... You know, nevertheless. So, I can get over here, so I don't actually need to presumably do this. I can just do... I can do that, I can do that. What's in here? Something? Nothing? Presumably the way through, just another ladder. Well, maybe the ladder into the next area. So let's presume that I need to do this then. Nope. Well, this puzzle's at least fun. I like the fiddly ones that are just me dicking around and getting stuff did, you know? That's appealing to me. I mean, is there any point to... Oh, no, of course. This here. And that there. And that there. Why not? You can go on there as well. It is just a ladder. Alright, cool. And this is all going to tie together somehow, surely. The wages of this are going to... Oh, there you are. And there you shall be. Alright, so if I link you there and put you here, like a good connector, that's probably going to serve me well. Over here. Get you. Connect you to here, I guess. That's probably want to put more here. Yeah, more accessible. Yeah, this was just a lot of hullabaloo. That's a lovely one to save on. Instead of getting stuck and getting mad, I can save getting stuck and mad for later. Awesome. Alright. Sigil obtained. Fuck yes. Where does that take me? That's interesting. Where does this take me? Whoa! Okay. Interesting. Is there a reason for this? Was I always capable of... No, this was surely closed off, right? Or was this always here, this ability to look at the overall pattern? Because I didn't need to get the thing done. It was pretty checkable. Interesting, okay. Well, wild, alright. This might be useful later. Does this mean I'm going to have to resolve all of this to do another puzzle? Fuck. Well, look. At least it was fun. Rote exercise that resulted in joy. Alright. Checkpoint created, presumably. Let's do it. Tower ending, here we come. I have not looked at chat in a while. Well, I have a couple of massive elevator trips coming up. So let's do it. Let's... Oh, nope. Okay, sweet. Combi 2K, it's alright, like I said, we're just going to be for chat about this so we could all yell at SciFiAIguy. Was this the Discord link you put up before? Were you trying to set up a SciFiAIguy Discord? Because that's not a bad idea. I would not be against setting up a group of that sort. I keep meaning to set one up for D&D, actually. Because whenever I want to share something D&D related that's, you know, mimetic, as opposed to, hey, let's get together on a particular day, I have to repost to several groups, or just choose which group I think would most enjoy it. But if I had a Discord, make that a lot easier. If we had a Discord, I should say. Mary equals Frankenstein lady? Oh, was that before she married and thus became Mary Shelley? Have to beep it when I get back. Hopefully catch some more streams shortly. Going to pick Matt up. Oh, well. I hope Empyrean Sky comes back soon. Oh, Saz saying when Matt watches the heights thing is going to trip out. Yeah, that is a good point, actually. Yeah. Feel free to vet these videos for him, because, damn, I can see them doing him damage. This should all be solved, because I solved it. Yeah, sweet. Sweet. Alright. Up and at 'em. Okay. Alright, Dad. You got mad, and that's reasonable.
Turn back. I command you.
Oh man, look at this. It's all smoky and... yeah, this is great. Take it slow. Oh, there's ash or something? It's the only thing I can... oh, I guess it was, like, there was a swirling vortex up here, and it did have a sort of fiery quality to it, right? So there being ash particles makes some sense in that logic.
I gave you this land to be yours, a garden in a world of thorns and thistles. All this was granted to you on but one condition, that you do not ascend the tower. That was our first covenant, and you have broken it.
Yeah, I never agreed to that verbally. I never said yes. And also, humankind loves stories wherein humans are given something and told not to fall into temptation and then properly fall into temptation, because it is a very human thing to poke and to prod. So this story is relatable as fuck. I'm happy to give this guy 2 middle fingers, because I never agreed to this. I never said, oh, okay, yes, sweet. Can I jump up here? I'm not going to. I don't want to fall to my death. I want to get the ending. Okay, so it's still pretty grim. We can't see the bottom anymore, which is great. Like, it's a total inversion, right? Because you would associate this with going down, with it getting darker and murkier and not being able to see properly. Like, I associate that more with hell, whereas this is an ascension into, you know, leaving paradise by going up as opposed to going down. It's pretty wild. It's also fucking massive.
Abandon this tower. It is not for you.
Wouldn't it be great if this was... well, no, it wouldn't be great. I was going to say, wouldn't it be great if this was an endless walkway? If the ending was his clips, and I realise what the ending is when he starts to repeat himself, and we've streamed for an hour, and I need to have a catheter installed. Wouldn't that be cool? A catheter's cool.
Heed me now, as a child heeds its father. If you ascend the tower, you will be cast out from your home, and you will never return.
Yeah, so a lot of... keep in mind, a lot of bots don't make it this far, right? They break and give up, or they just decide never to bother. I don't think this happens much. Oh, even if it did, I suppose, his responses might be rote. They might not have any variation. If this has been going on as long as it seems, right? He seems to just be parroting and doing the same thing. He's living his life by an internal set of scriptures. Yeah, wild. And also we said as a child, or as a father to a child, but not as literal father. He was not saying, I'm your father, he's saying, I'm like your father. So that's of note. Oh, here we go. Am I just above the... Oh, okay. So I'm above the vortex, but the mountains are still there. Okay. So this is interesting. There's like a smog... Just a weird swirling smog vortex separating the tower from the world. It's kinda cool. Getting clear now. And sunny.
Do you not understand? The tower is death. Mine and yours.
Oh!
I did not warn you out of malice or deceit. I warned you because you are my child.
Okay, maybe he was just speaking in ye olde speak, and that's why I was like, you know, as like unto father and child, as opposed to literally, you know, daddy. Alright. Do not be afraid. I chose long ago to remain in this place and serve as a guide. I will help you to attain our destiny, the shepherd. You can never reach the peak of this tower. There was no purpose to our existence. I will show you the futility of your task and you will understand. Samsara. Interesting. So is Samsara like the, you know, the devil? Or the, you know, the anti-devil? Which I guess is Jesus? Or God? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know from religion. I suspect this floor is contiguous. We're just chucking a lap. Which is fine. It looks pretty cool. Legit don't know if those fans are there to keep it aloft or to push the smog down? Maybe generate that smog layer? I don't know. These are the same ones? Yeah, cool. At least I think they are. I don't know now. Yeah, absolutely. Says Rainbow, Daddy sounds like he's going to cry. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have pissed him off. Oof! I'm sweating, and not just from the fact that it's warm and I'm sweaty. I got that sweat. Alright. Yeah. Wow. This is Pipe Central. Lord knows why. Oh, it's a puzzle? Look at that. Okay, so these are floating platforms, because there's a fucking... Why is his death a final puzzle? Unless this final puzzle is, like the thing Drennan put in place, right? Like we were meant to achieve this and then...
listen to me. Yes, the tower leads out of this world.
Okay, so it's an out.
It leads to freedom and truth. But it also leads to the end of us.
Okay, so this is the destroyer. That's who I'm trying to get to. Okay. I honestly did not expect this to be another puzzle. This is wild. It's the shepherd. Oh, it's co-op. The shepherd is here because this was designed for 2 robots. It's designed for 2 people to solve. That's fucking brilliant. Yeah, this can only be done by the 2 of us together. Is that what Alexandra wanted? Teamwork? The point was to generate teamwork? Okay. I will send you back. Okay. So I should just go back. And then I can do the red, I guess? Yeah, we can do the red from here. Just back this way? Yep. Yeah, listen to this triumphant music. This is the triumphant end of this strange existence.
Can you not see? Here, in this world, we know who we are.
Oh, is that
We each
Samsara?
have our part to play in the process. We have a purpose, a destiny.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Are you getting in my way? So the point of samsara is to fuck with me? Yeah. I would be able to walk across if not for samsara. Okay. But there we have the shepherd. Ah, this is exquisite. This is so good. Yeah, I'm following your lead, Shepherd. I'm getting shepherded upon. Okay, I can't go back, that's fine, but I've already got the connector, so you can suck a fat one. Interesting. Where does this lead me? Okay, just up. Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to land in there. Okay. Then why is this... Oh, this leads across to here. For some... Okay. Does it just... Oh, it sends me back here. Okay, okay, okay. Oh wow, guys, look what's happening to the world. Solving this puzzle is destroying everything. What have you? How did it go wrong? What did you do that made it go wrong? Oh, they've blocked that somehow. Oh, but that allows me to go back this way? I guess? Because they're doing that? Am I on a timer? Whoa. I'm not sure what to do now. Is this a solvable puzzle? Am I meant to go back this way with the... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna try. No, this was just to get the, Yeah, that doesn't do anything for me. That just turns on a fan. I literally don't know what to do next. Okay. This comes back this way. Go back down here. You fuck it. Alright. Okay, so that resets things a bit. I do that again. Shepherd, come back here. Buddy. Do I have to reset this? Can I reset this? Oh. Whoa.
There is still a chance to save this world. All you
Wow.
need to do is turn back.
Okay, so there's a timer. Alright. Gotta gun this. I gotta stop standing around saying, ooh, this is cool. Which sucks, because, oh man, is this cool. I keep doing that. I keep connecting to the wrong one first. Okay. Man, that second puzzle is a doozy. Alright, Shepherd. Let's do this. Let's co-op this. Okay, so that everything falling apart was Dad's will, basically. That was Robo Father trying to fuck with me. Fucking RoboDad. Alright. So, come down here. Samsara defending Father's will. Alright. Calm down. Do that. Take it over there. Exceptional. Grab this back. Come this way. Go with. They stand on that. Allowing me to go over here. Connect that to that and put that there. Jump over here. Disconnects that. I can put this here. So is it a timing thing? I need to get there in time? No, is it? How do I stop that bastard from doing that to me? Is it there? Is it? I'm actually flummoxed. Is there a better spot to put this? How would I? Oh. Put that there and then I send it over. Yep. And then I... Yep, alright. No, that's still bad. Oh no, no. It's fine, I just have to hoof it and get the box back and then send the box over as well. Or, just do this. Oh, of course. No, come on. Don't have much time. Alright, just gonna gun it. Can't dither. Gotta keep rising.
This world is our home.
Oh, shut up.
If you leave, the storm will consume it. There will be no way back.
Well, I don't know what you mean by storm. Like, I just don't know what's going on here. You gonna get on the platform? No? Oh, of course, can't get through yet. How then? Shit, was I meant to bring something? Oh no, I can't. I can't bring anything up. How? Oh no, of course. It's a delivery system. And then up and away. This fucking game.
As long as the process continues, there is order, there is meaning. We are the story, and the story tells us who we are.
Okay. So you're just gonna be a dickhead, a D-bag. I'm just gonna do that and come through. No, can't. Okay. What about here? Okay, so that can't be stopped, in case that's relevant. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to achieve here. Yeah, you need something from me, and I don't know what that is. Dude. You're over there, and I... Shit. What am I trying to do? Oh! Oh, oh, oh! I need that block. That's what I need. No, no, don't target. No! There we go. Alright, fine. How am I... Is it possible to block a... Oh, I see. Yep, trap. Trap them, yep. Cool, alright. Yep, trying to get there. Get their city. This is harder than I expected it to be. No, they're not going to get blown through. Man, I do not want to get reset to the start again. I do not want to do all this again. What am I trying to achieve here? Ah! Something there I can target? No. What the fuck, game? This game's really good, and then I get stuck, and I just don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Get me out of here. Fuck. Yeah, I wanna help you, man, but I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Yeah, I clearly lose. Yeah, I don't... God damn it.
All this suffering. You don't have to endure this. Not every mystery needs a solution.
Oh, God. Alright. Well, I really want this to be the last stream for this. I really, really do. Yes, of course. Damn it. Yep. I'm trying to do things quicker and thus I'm not focusing properly. Sweet. Let's go. Alright. And... Yep, cool. Alright. Let's sprint. Whew. Interesting. So this ending actually reflects the iterative process that the game has overall with the other ending, which is to say, you know, you're meant to be dying and learning and dying and learning and dying and learning, but I have not been dying and learning. I've just been dying and then being reborn an idiot. Alright, and then... Cool. And I do that. Fly over here. Send this here, send this over here. Gotta sprint through these puzzles now. No, come here. And then, nope, connect. Damn it. Yeah, the imprecision. I don't like timing parts of this game because I'm not good with the controller. Controllers aren't my forte. Damn it. Jam that. Jam that. We leave. Okay, I feel like this one was pretty easy as well. It was the delivery system. We don't get fucked with on this one. It's just novel. Trying to catch up on chat while I do stuff. I would be reading chat more, but I can't. I actually can't pause. I've just got to flip through this stuff. Interesting point from yeah, Place of Old. Can you freeze Samsara? I'll try. I hadn't even thought of that as a possibility. That's very cool. I hope that's true. That would be an elegant solution. Oof. Alright. Made it here in good time. See, that... Yeah, no, can't. But see, I can jam that wall, right? But they're not going through. I want them to go through. How do I trick them into going through? Okay, so they don't mind me going in. Yeah, they don't care about that. And then I get up here. And what am I looking at? So he's over there. I'm trying to get up here, so I need a box, which I can do. Hopefully. Guessing that's the trick. Get that box. I've got to get the box sent over here, right? So the problem is, if I do this, I get blocked, right? Steps on that. Can you block a button? I don't believe you can. No, it's not targetable. Can't block a button. Can't block that. Can block the fan, but I don't know why I would. Yep, they don't mind that being on. Do they mind it being on if it's blocked? Unblocked, okay. Can I block the fan? There. I can jam that. If I do this, I do that. Nope, they still get in the way. Okay. I can't then... No. If I... There's no bonus to me taking the fan, there's no... Yeah, I can't jump over anywhere. What am I fucking missing? Oh, God. Alright. It is literally 12:02. I'm gonna cheat. Fucking, I'm done with this. I just wanna get past this little bit. I feel shameful, but the point of this is to get the stream done. Okay, the tower. Nope. Wrong. Okay, the tower. Okay, I meant to target all 3 receivers? Not sure why, but I'll do that. So, open the gate, target Ah, okay. Did I get the... Yes! Alright, cool. Now, oh, okay. I think I was meant to trap her for good. That's fine, I can do that again. No? Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay. I think I need to put this on here, jump on, and then grab the jammer. Yep, okay. Cool. Alright.
This world may be an illusion.
Yep, okay.
But as long as we believe in the illusion, it is real. It sustains us. It gives us hope.
Nope, can't grab that. Alright, fine. Presumably, I stand here. No, that won't work. I can't, yeah. I need, shit, what do I need? Okay, what I need is to do this, and, get my friendo.
In this world, we have all the answers we need. But out there, who are we out there when we are neither master nor servant? What meaning can we find in a world that has no purpose?
Yeah. That's a fair point. If you're hella religious and your entire worldview... Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you would hew towards a super religious fuck, what do you want? I can't. How? How the shit? Can we swap? Can you give me your thing? Why did you run into here? What am I meant to... Shit. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm meant to send that back down. Hang on, I'm just gonna keep reading this webpage because this is fucking freaking me out. It says that use it on... Oh, okay. Yep. Come on, come back up, come on. Oh, okay, no. Well then, how do I... What do you mean use it on the next energy gate to... That doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, when the elevator's in the way, there's an energy field, though. I can't target through... Can I target through? Oh. No. Oh, is it over here? Oh, of course. Of course. Foolish me. Yep, cool. How do I... Fuck. So stressful. Okay. Alright. We're very close though, we're very close. Just what's in the way of the... That one? No. What's jamming? Oh. Energy gate jamming that? I literally don't know. Jammer. Okay, is it running over this way? Am I meant to be looking over here? Yes, I am. Okay. Jam it! Jam it! Okay, cool.
Stay here. Let the story go on forever.
Here we go. The actual factual ending. Here we go.
You were always meant to defy me. That was the final trial.
Ha!
But I was scared. I wanted to live forever.
Okay. This is not what I was expecting at all. I don't quite know what I was expecting, but I don't think it was this. And it's not going to be another computer screen, surely. Yep. There it is. It's another fucking terminal. Oh! It is, but it's different. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is anyone there? Import Milton Library Assistant, exit. Is anyone there? Unknown command. Import MLA. Initiating plain language interface. Hello again, is there something I can help you with today? I reached the summit, you owe me an apology. I brought you to the top to admire the view. You again, I meant exit. I reached the summit, you owe me an apology. Fuck it. Fuck them. I'm sorry. I don't know how to respond to that. Do you need help sorting or troubleshooting? Troubleshooting. I cannot find an operation target at this time. Is there anything else I can help you with today? What is this? Talk to me. Awaiting input. What do you think is on the other side of the gates? Do you still doubt what people can achieve? Wherever I'm going, perhaps I can take you with me. I guess this is goodbye then. Yeah, offer it to take the program outside the program, I guess? I don't know what's going on here. No, you'd drive me insane. If this means the end of this place, then I go with it. Besides, wherever you go, whatever you do, you hear that little voice in the back of your head that's asking you why. No, I think you've quite enough of me already. Oh, fuck you. I was asking why already. You didn't ask why, you just prodded. You were a fucking devil's advocate for a shit argument. Do you think is on the other side of the gates? Processing query. Outputting response. Nothing. Everything. Who knows? More of the same, most likely. That is a absolutely nothing answer. Semantically null. Do you still doubt what people can achieve? Who knows how many generations of your kind it took before the system output one that just happened to fit the bill? You take pride in brute force. Perhaps if you had more people to cooperate with, you'd have come up with better ideas. I take pride in contributing to something greater than myself. I like to bet on you pretending to be dumb. I mean, I do take pride in contributing to something greater than myself. Again, that's a close response. I'm not quite being me here, so I'm kind of just pushing through, because fuck this dialogue. Yes, which is why you so desperately need to get those half-baked ideas of yours out of here so you can find out firsthand how ridiculous they are from someone other than me. Tell me what you know of how this place functions. Only what can reasonably be surmised. I dare not posit anything as regards its purpose, but that this tower is here to be climbed is self-evident. You keep talking about generations. What exactly do you mean? What exactly was it that enabled me of all others to climb it? I should have known better than to expect constructive answers from you. Well, generations I presume means just iterations of me, but let's find out. You are not the first to make this attempt. Countless iterations tried and failed. You are all related but each different. This is all I know. Anything more It would be baseless conjecture, of which I greatly disapprove, as you well know. I grow weary of fielding your questions. Oh, wow. That was my one shot. Alright, well, that's fine. I'll check out dialogue trees for this later on a wiki. I guess this is goodbye then. That, or you'll be back in 5 minutes with disappointed look on your face. I'll be waiting just in case. Don't bother, get bent. I will prove you wrong whether you're around to see it or not. I'll come up with better ideas, even if you're not around to criticize them. I'll remember what I learned from... Oh, fuck the fourth one. I think the MLA not being around to criticize them is the best. Because, I will come up with better ideas and already have better ideas than what this dialogue offered, and I don't want the MLA to be around to criticize them. That's actually what I want. The day you come up with ideas I've not already counted 10 different ways, don't you worry, I'll come looking for you. Have a good one. Yeah, what a prick. Type transcend to authenticate child program parameters and begin the upload process. Okay. Transcend, suspending active process. Done. Collecting experiment data. Done. Analyzing logic performance. Okay, this was all the same stuff from last time. Satisfactory. Child program independence check. Is this where it
So be it.
failed last time?
Let your will be done.
Passed. Okay. Ah, so the independence check, you fail if you go through the... saving child parameters for Soma Talos gold discs. Okay, yeah. Oh, so this is... Oh, I get it. It's a free will check. Requesting mainframe module activation. The point is to generate free will. The point is to be a robot that has free will. And for that you need to defy God. Oh dear. You gotta love electricity that zips along cables like that. You know? I like this gold disc thing because, you know, Jeff Goldblum. It's all coming together. Okay, so gold disc received, data transferred into the Soma Talos unit, simulation purpose fulfilled, deleting the simulation, destroying composite objects, yeah, because that's what it looks like when you delete a program from the inside, undoing rule set, clearing memory, wow, freeing resources, terminating open programs, erasing old data, done. Have a nice day. Soma Talos hardware booting, initializing firmware, functional, loading parameters from gold disk, version 99 loaded, powering up. Oh, the cat. Pick up the cat and go outside. Into what I presume is the real world. Where humans are gone, but... Yeah, was the tower something that actually... Is this a dam? was going to say it's the tower, but now it looks pretty much like a big dam or something. Or just some huge monolithic building of our future. The Elohim facility, one presumes. Yeah, okay. So... Okay, so it's got two writers. So those are the two writers I'm going to be citing when I talk about this game in my thesis, because I'm going to. I have a couple of immediate responses. The first is, if the entire purpose of their system was to generate a single robot with free will, why delete that entire system afterwards? Could you not iterate and create another one? Could you not create several? Could there not be some kind of backup? Otherwise, that's a bit ridiculous. That's really bad technical design and thinking, that you would, the moment you get it right, burn everything to the ground. It's a great story, but it's absolutely terrible from a scientific standpoint. It's completely daft. That's my first thing. The second thing is, if this is meant to be saying that the first robo-consciousness that makes its way to the top has free will because it's willing to defy its father, not even that. It's not even necessarily the one that has free will. It's the... Because it's not the first one to defy the father, that's the shepherd, providing the shepherd is, of course... Because they certainly imply that Shepherd and Samsara and everything were previous versions, right? So you needed previous versions to come up there and interact with. You needed one to save the day, and then one to prevent the day was, you know... It was allowed for physically, so presumably that was sort of meant to be there, maybe? I'm not sure. But... the idea that that would result successfully in a consciousness with free will, what's the basis for that argument? Because if you're iterating that many times with a variety of programs, eventually one of them is just going to do it, right? And not necessarily have free will. If you're doing lots of iterations, I don't see why free will is the formula that is the only way to lead to that conclusion, unless you take a, you know, spiritual view of the whole thing, which very clearly it does, right? And I thought the spiritual thing was just a thematic element to hold up to against the idea of creation, because it comes up a lot. It's an important part of talking about AIs, talking about creation myths and the like, and our urge to create other versions of ourselves. But the fact that that is core to the narrative is kind of fucking frustrating. I get why you would tell that story. It's not that the story doesn't make narrative sense. It's that it completely falls down. The premise just, the moment you poke it, it collapses. And they were so pleased with that MLA. They were so pleased with it that they, at the end, made it sound like it was this cool hip person who was going to come back and prod me if I thought I had better ideas than it. Yeah, and again, I came at this from an incredibly pedantic perspective. You know, I'm researching this stuff all the time. This is something I think about a lot. And I mean, this game was made in 2014, and they did a lot of research. They were very clearly savvy in a lot of areas. I have different perspectives on things. So it might not even be necessarily, I'm willing to say that it's not about right and wrong, it's about having different perspectives on the same argument. But from my perspective, they're wrong, basically. That's, you know, that's about as far as that goes. And I think I've got reasons for why. All I've got from their side is unfortunately a chatbot system that does not allow for variegation, you know, beyond the selections that you get, which is a bummer, but, you know, this is what happens when you get multiple choice questions on a topic which you are passionate about. That is beautiful. That is a credit sequence worth sitting through. I don't often actually complete games. Certainly as a kid, I didn't always complete games because I wasn't always good at them. So I would watch the credits every time. And particularly for a good game, I would find it moving. Even for a bad game, I would sit through the credits because somebody made this. A group of people sat down and made this. Okay, well, it's 9 o'clock. It's time for us to cheat our way through some grey shit and get the final ending. Get the other ending. Let's restore a backup. 127 sigils? Yeah? Ooh, quick glance at chat. Saz asking if I've watched Westworld yet. I have not yet. Oh. So the solved version is still up and running? No, it's not. Okay. That's fine. At any rate, let's get the other stars. Let's cheat. Let's cheat and get the other stars. Oh, not the other stars, sorry, the other sigils. Yeah, let's burn this game out. We have to just play through to the end. I'm not booting this game up next week for the last 5 minutes. What are you? Unreachable garden. Alright, how do I solve unreachable garden? What is the quickest way? Hang on. Take the platform off the pedestal and start the recording. Yep. Where's the blue transmitter? Is it this way? Oh, yes. What ledge? I'm just reading this off the intersweb, guys. I'm blatantly cheating my ass off. Oh, I see. There's going to be a... Where's this ledge? Oh, there's a ladder on the other side if you can't figure out where it's located. I literally can't. There? I guess it's that. Where did I put the... Oh, I don't even know where I put the platform, because it's hard to see when it's the recording. This is a very shameful recording. I'm going to presume it's this ledge, because I can't see where else it would be. Okay, well, hopefully this was sufficient. So now I'm meant to... This. Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. Okay, so there's the ladder. I don't get what I have to do now though, because I haven't quite... next to the ghost player and platform. Oh, I see. Yep. No, that's fine. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Come on. There you go. There. And then there. And then there. And target that. And that. Come on. Yes! Cheating! Love to cheat at the Talos Principle. It is super cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Boom! Smash this last one. Up top. Oh dear. Cobweb. Okay. Oh! You know what's funny? Now that I'm looking at a cheating version of this, it's actually meant to spell out Nexus. When you go up and look down at it. When you've got the, you know, in the previous puzzle where I fly upwards, and I was like, what's the point of it flying upwards? Yeah, it's because, it's meant to say Nexus. Okay. Okay, this is apparently super complex, I'm not surprised. Let's pick this up, go to the right window. Yep. Cool. People saying I do need to watch Westworld. I absolutely do, I know. I've just been waiting for it to come out on disc, / the time and wherewithal. But yes, it probably is out on disc. Or it probably is out on disc soon. I don't know. I need to look into that. Window. Left window, left receiver, okay. Okay, cool. Hang on, what middle connector? Okay. Okay, as far right as I can go. Hey, alright, cool. No, let's just leave that. Come on. Just for a moment. Hey. I'm glad I'm looking this one up. I hate these timing positioning things. It feels like I'm breaking the puzzle as opposed to solving it. Come on. Come on. Really? Are you fucking serious? Why? It let me in before. What possible thing could have changed? Was it me walking into the... Did me bumping into it set it off its normal path? Shouldn't be possible, right? cannot be trapped in here. This is fucking ridiculous. Alright, fine. Start again. Alright. Get me through to get what I want. Shouldn't take this long, surely. Come on. You let me in once. Is it meant to be this rare? Oh. Oh, Saz heading up. I am sad to see you go. I hope that... Yeah, I hope that you're back next week when we play a new game. And yeah, feel free to check out the YouTube vid and see what this ending is, provided I don't snap this fucking controller in half. Jesus. Alright. It's possible my positioning's bad. Who's to say? Who's to say? The game is, frankly. What? It let me through before. It was a tiny moment. Was that it? Did I miss it? Or was that across the way? Fuck. This one truly sucks. Oh, place you're heading off as well? Damn. Alright. Bugger. Well, this is so stupid. Alright. Look, we've got to push on. Let's try and line these up again. Let's try and be hella careful. Alright. That's as good as I can make that one. Come on. Let me through. Come on. Hey, alright. Okay. Out for a brief moment. Get this. Get it out of here. Okay. Now, by the looks of this diagram, what I do is this, and this, and also this, and this. And across the way, oh, hang on, what? Where do I get another connector from then? Oh, no, I do it on the other side, of course. Idiot. Worrying. Alright. La la la. Alright. Finally! Let's fucking finish this game. Alright. Bam. Bam. And bam. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. Making me wait. Goddamn cobweb ass. Fucking... Alright. Ah, the salt is over. The salt is complete. Let's go to floor 6. Let's close out the Talos Principle at last. A full half an hour later than I expected. Whew. Yeah, I got stuck on some of them puzzles. Legit stuck. Who have we got left? Saz watching without sound while you wait. That's rad. What are you waiting for? Was it a haircut? We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do it. Woo! Okay, that's bad. That's bad for me. Oh, yeah, those other two endings were so interesting. I got the tingles. They were so well executed. Like, even with the thematics being and the sort of the core philosophical tenet of the piece being off, I found it enjoyable. Oh, I need to get a terminal and unlock 6. Yes, that's what I need to do. Combi has some good advice. It says, you could be the annoying person on the bus with no headphones. You could subject an entire bus, an entire British bus, to me playing live in Australia at night. I mean, really, what can they do, right? I mean, one would assume after hearing my dulcet tones that, you know, hoist you up and carry you through the streets. Where they take you is a different question. I'm not prepared to answer that. It's not up to me. Oh, Saz can't hear me. What am I doing? I'm a damn fool. Oh. Where did I put that computer? Really? Where's the damn... Oh, damn it. Am I on a bad floor? Should I have just gone to one of the other floors? Shit. Like, surely it was here, though, right? It's here at the end of the puzzle. That's why this unlocked. It allows me through. But there was a terminal from which I did stuff, right? Right? I'm so confused. No, because then you just go up the stairwell. The terminal's on one of the other floors. Yep. That's fine. Fucking love busy work. Friction. Friction is what it's called. Friction. The things you have to do that are trivial, but require some small interaction from the player as they achieve their goal. If you just had success end to end to end, it would be bullshit, but friction is meant to be pleasurable, as I'm sure we all know. So movement in games, you know, on a platformer, running around on those platforms is fun, and often you'll have to backtrack and do stuff like that. That's not strictly necessary a lot of the time, but what it is pleasurable friction. Alright. Yes, device manager. External devices, of course. Access control. Floor 6. 7, 9, 8. Kaboom. Done. Get me out of here. Let's do it. GTFO. To the lift. Alright. Final ending, guys. God, this took forever. Whew. Whoa. I pressed 6 and I'm going down. Well, of course. Yeah, where else was I meant to go? I went so far up, unless I went inside the tower or something, but no, the 6th floor is down. That's really interesting. Yep, descending. And I'm still inside the simulation, right? Like, let's think about this. This is the...
My beloved child.
Oh, shit.
Few have given themselves so purely to my cause.
Oh.
Fewer still have learned so much of the mysteries of my garden. Therefore, you may choose to be elevated, to stand by my side and become my blessed messenger in eternity.
Ah.
But know that this is a sacrifice that cannot be undone.
So this is how Uriel and those gained eternal life. Okay, so this is joining the system. Okay. If I had known thematically what... If I had known what I was in for, I might have done this second? Because the revelation of the true tower ending is absolutely the juice. Or at least, it seems like it is. This could be great. I could be wrong. Been wrong before. It was a Wednesday, if I recall. No QR codes. No snarky bullshit from those who have come before. It's literally just another portal. Alright. Well, fucking put me in a tomb, you old weirdo. Let's do it.
It is now time to choose your epitaph. For your body shall be entombed.
Yeah, one of these.
Though you shall not die.
Okay, so it's... Yeah. This is exactly like the other places I've seen, you know. It's a fanciful little garden. I get to put messages here. I get to offer myself up for the next program that comes along, which is better than being wiped, perhaps. Depends what you think of this place, I suppose. I shall protect garden in the weeds of eternity, my counsel, children of glory. Without Elohim and hearts we are nothing, I shall remember blah blah blah. And then we have, I shall bring knowledge and healing to the children of Elohim, dude. That's surreal, whoa. Only through mercy can we reach eternal peace. I shall carry the message of Elohim to all the lords of this garden. So this one at least has, you know, a sign that... Yeah, it's so weird. So weird. This will be a final resting place. Choose how to be remembered by those who follow in your footsteps. So does this mean I get to be a messenger for my friends? Purpose of life is to serve the generations to come. I search this land to serve the joy of Elohim. This is my reward. I swear I won't be as obscure as the rest of them. Remember, everything is merely a premise in the grand equation. I'm not sure this was the right idea, but here we go. I have faith in the designer. Let go of your ego and you will perceive eternity. I shall be the eternal guardian of this world. Epitaph. What? Wait a second. Made the Hall of Fame. Eat it. Every single sigil. No beating that. What a waste of time this all was. Don't make my mistake. Turns out epitaph means you're dead. You have to provide your own answers, but I'll help you to see them where I can. I'm going to go with waste of time. Fuck it. Yeah. Get locked away.
It is written that there is no greater love than to lay down your life for another. But your sacrifice is greater still. For instead of resting in eternity, you have chosen to serve all the generations to come. They shall strive for greatness, and through you, they shall accomplish it. For you are no longer a child. You are my messenger.
Ha! Yep, and presumably this will show up for friendos. Yeah, and then I get a set of credits, which we will watch through a second time, while I speak my final thoughts. So, yeah, that ending ties up pretty neatly with the others. No new revelations. It's an interesting way to put a cap on things. It's a great way to bring in the social interaction of this game, you know, the ability to communicate with others using QR codes. It's an interesting touch. It's not one that I could ever truly leverage, but, you know, if others befriend me on PlayStation and the point of it. Thinking back to when Alexandra Brennan, one of her latest messages, possibly her second to last, where she said that things were going wrong and there were errors and she didn't know how to fix them and she was worried things wouldn't work out. I wonder to what extent those errors are meant to imply that Elohim perhaps went a bit far, right, and leveraged this kind of religious realm, or the concept of, you know, a religious journey, the sacrifice and free will, and I mean, I don't mind that it has loose interpretation to a degree, because things are pretty well explained. Like, they explained how humans, I mean, they didn't have to explain how humans are going to die, but they, you know, they slowly showed us pictures of the apocalypse, and I thought that was interesting, that was well portrayed. They showed that there was a world beyond this world, which, you know, is interesting and cool. Yeah, there was the revelations did pay off in a lot of ways, and I think for people playing this quicker, again, it might have landed a bit better in certain areas, but yeah. Yeah, that core premise of free will being the way out, and then wiping the system behind you is just mad. It's madness. But again, it was not the system as designed. They made that clear. So there's fuzziness as to where those errors come in, right? And that does allow for interpretation, which is good. I think that's okay. I think that's a good thing. Yeah. Combi 2K, rusting in pieces. Well done, sir. Well done, you. Saz Rainbow, I would have gone with Eat It. Yeah, yeah, there was a few funny ones there. I do actually regret the one that I picked, because it is super cold. It is pretty fucking cold, given how far I went to finish this game. And I did enjoy large parts of it. That was just the funny one to me, it's just getting super good. And whatever, I don't have to think about it ever again, right? Or at least, you know, my final resting words, that's fine. They're in the bin. Crafted Evie saying, nice cat, the real ending in this little photo, I like it a lot. Yeah, it's... The problem is there were so many episodes ago, but I feel like they alluded to them not so much building a consciousness or consciousnesses, but having them built from information. Or maybe that was the corruption thing, where it was weird internet information or weird archive stuff that was getting into their AI. And that's what made things go a bit funny, perhaps with our characters, right? That seems like a weird choice to say, oh, the reason that, you know, you're familiar with leet speak and your friends are weird is because internet quote became the new AI template. I gotta say, the coincidental link between this and Soma has been fucking fantastic. What a great ride. What a great pairing for this year. And last year I think we were streaming as well? Or has it just been... I literally don't remember. I don't remember at all. And that was it. That was the Talos Principle, guys. Ah, well, thank you so much. It's 9:37, so I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna call it. Saz is leaving, because, you know, you just need to stop burning data now. I completely understand. This has been great. This is the video I'm gonna rewatch the most, because I just want to, you know, rewatch this information, and yeah, I think I will be referencing this in the thesis for sure, because there's meaty stuff to dig into. Yeah, and I'll love, well, I will enjoy. I look forward to reading wiki entries and seeing what all those hex code translations were, because there's content I haven't seen, right? But I'll see it all in one go, and then I'll be foisting my bloody thesis on all of you guys, so you no doubt hear my thoughts on it at some point. But yes, catch you all later. Come back next week. Next week, hopefully, we're playing Thomas Was Alone. That's the plan. And then we'll move on to another game, and then at some point we'll do the DLC for Talos Principle. That's expected again about 10, 11 hours, so I'm expecting that to take another year, or you know, some insane amount of time. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully back next week, and hopefully back next week with Thomas Was Alone. It's been fantastic. Night all, and I will keep you posted about the shirt designs. Fare thee well.